Well, good morning and welcome. I think it's day 6, possibly day 6, day 7. This is Elgol.
Day 6, I think we're on.
One of the compositions we are looking at this morning is this rock formation here. I did show it.
We're looking at. We're all here.
I did show you this yesterday, but we are still here. But just look at the contours and the detail in this. We just park up right up there. It's where the boat is there last night. I don't know whether you can see that or not on this little Osmo. And as I've been saying, the mic has finally died on me, so it's just the sound from Osmo from this day onwards. But yeah, this is one possible composition for this morning. This leading you all the way down over the archway at the bottom. So yeah, I'll show you this again when it does get a bit lighter, because I know this Osmo don't pick it up quite that good in the dark. Right, we have just done a bit of a tester shot, bit of light painting on the rock. As you can see there at the back of the camera, that's the image. But it is still quite dark. It's just about to enter blue hour as such.
Look at this little torch, mate. Have you seen this little tiny thing? Look how bright this is.
So yeah, these are a few breaks in the cloud. I don't know whether you can see it. Nice little Osmo. But yeah, for a nice starter composition, this is rather nice. If we get some side light in it, this will be lovely with this. Look at these textures on this. Absolutely fantastic is this. Right. You can just about see me now, the light is just breaking through. But the image I'm about to put up now, let me know in the comments before I put the image up of how you think I've got this. Because this is something completely, absolutely bonkers. It is in this same area here. So, and it's not looking that way as you would expect. So I'm going to put the image up now.
He's not had any breakfast, bless him.
Yeah, I've had no breakfast, so I'm a bit light-headed. So I'm going to put the image up now. Let me know what I've done with this image to make it look like this.
If you can't work it out, I'll tell you.
This is not a composite. I'll tell you now, this is not a composite image. It's a bracketed shot, but it's not a composite image. So I'll pop it up now. Let me know in the comments what you think. And now, I'll show you what I've done. This is the back or the roof of this little archway that we're currently in. I'm going to flip you over my head up here. There's some little contours, some jagged out bits there that look like distant mountains, and the moon is just covered in a light cloud above it. So basically I've shot that. It's going to be cropped to probably a 3:1 panoramic image, and I'm going to flip it. But yeah, just let me know what you think, if this worked or not. But yeah, just something completely bizarre, completely different. Crazy! I got set with another. This time in vertical. That's the image I'm going for. So when Mr. C's finished doing his close-up stuff, basically I've got this bottom edge of this rock. It sort of curves in. I know that the sort of steps leading you into it, and you get the shape of the rock we've just been shooting on the right hand side, coming over the mountains in the back, and there's some lovely mood over the mountains. So after this one, I'm going to move down to the corner where we were last night, just to see what sort of image you're looking at. I don't think the waves are doing anything like last night, so it might have to be a long exposure. But yeah, the wave shots last night, that really floated my boat, did that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, this is day 6 I think we're on. We are actually leaving the island today, unfortunately, but this has been great as this. And we are heading back down to Glencoe. So hopefully a sunrise in the morning at Glencoe, and then it's home time. I think it's been absolutely great as this. So, but I just want to put out there a big shout out to Paul Compton for sorting this trip out. This has been absolutely fantastic. A bit of van life, travelling to Scotland, bit of a Scotland road trip. So yeah. But yeah, back to this composition here. That's on the camera at the minute. Just wait for Paul to sort out there, and then I'm going to move around the corner. I hope the audio's coming through on this alright. Like I said before, it's just on the Osmo now. But yeah, I'm coming round the corner now to where we were last night. So obviously a massive change in rock formation. Just that's the rock there we've just been shooting with all the contours and that in. I'm coming now to the where the big boy stuff is as such. The tide must be on the way out because it is all wet up here. And these are the boulder shot around the corner. But I'm going to head over to the rocks where I was last time, because that was quite interesting down there. So when I get to a composition from this side, I'll come back to you and let you know what's what. But yeah, so it's picking up and up, but the mood in the background over there is absolutely fantastic. Right, obviously Elgol Beach, famous for its round boulder, but it looks nothing without water. And that's the right mould there, looking over into the distance. But you do need water up here, because obviously you've got all these leading lines leading in and everything. While I'm here, I'm just going to take one image of this, because it's going to be nothing special, because there's no water up at this high level at the moment. But I think with these lines leading you in, bit of the boulder in the background. Yeah, I'll set up, I'll put this image up now for you once I've got it set up. And yeah, just a recce shot. You alright, Nige? Are you enjoying it? So yeah, I'll put this image up now for you anyway. But the waves are nothing like what they were last night. I don't know if you see that or not, but that's the rock I was shooting last night. Only barely visible. But what I have seen is the tops of some old buildings over here. So I'm going to try and scramble across this. Because look at these for leading lines. Unfortunately they are going the wrong way for where I want to shoot. But that just, them buildings just took my eye, so once I get over there, I'll let you have a nosy of what's what. See if we can do anything with them. But I just saw something sticking up in the corner of my eye. I think I might have to try and get above it, shoot down, looking out. But what a house that must have been. But yeah, I'll put it back on when I get over there. Yeah, got about foreground interest. Look at this. This giant crevice just leads you straight down into the background. Looking down there. There's a photographer down there, left hand side, but I think there's a bit of colour. I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, I think this could be a nice little recce shot as such. But yeah, I do like the waves down here. They are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I'm going to try and get over this house, as I keep saying. I'll put you back on when I get there. I think I should have put my waterproofs on this morning because I'm getting a bit wet, let's say. But this is just the end of the house. But if I can work this, yeah, all it is just a little bit. Come back up here. It is flattened out down there, so if someone's used that as a composition base as such. But yeah, what a view. Well, I've got set with the composition now. I'm in the bracken, well and truly. But basically, I've got the house on the right hand third at the moment. I'm going to try it on the left hand third as well. Just got high enough just to break it so that it's not overlapping the mountains in the background, but some cracking mood in that background, that low lying stuff there. So I think I might even get a bit further round and get more of the shape to the end of the house. I probably will crop it down probably to about 10x8 will this. But yeah, another little find is this. This is fantastic. Just imagine what this house used to be like. It's an old little quaint cottage overlooking the ocean. So when I've sorted these images out, I'll bob them all on now for you. You can have a nosy at these. I'm just walking further along this beach now. I'm just taking that image of the house you've probably just seen. It's only worth shooting really from one side. The other side is all rendered up. But yeah, a lot of photographers all on that side, so I thought I'd have a look down here. The waves seem to be crashing at this bottom side. I think the tide is on the turn, it's on the way out. Obviously we didn't get the circle boulder. But if the tide does suddenly come in, then I have got exit all on the grass banking all the way around. So one safety tip is just keep an eye on the tide and see if you can get out. But walking on here, there's a nice big boulder up here. There's fallen trees. Not any fallen trees near the edge of the sea, I don't think. If there is, oh boy. But yeah, I'm having a wander up here anyway, see if I come across any other compositions. Now this is interesting. It just doesn't, I don't think it leads to anywhere. If it was straight into the sea, then yeah, I could see it working. But yeah, look at the greens in this. Greens against the yellow. I think I might try and, oh it is slippy as well. I might try and get set up with something here, just to lead you off in the distance. Maybe down about here, looking down. Which is that them greens and the orange. Yeah, the greens and the orange, that's what's sort of taking me with this. I'll get it up, see if it works. I'll bob it up for you either way, but yeah, I think this might even pop. And all Fuji's love the green. Right, that image I've just taken, it didn't work in horizontal, so I've done it in vertical. Basically, trying to get as much as this in as possible. I've had the tripod quite high as well, just try and break the sea line with the rocks. So yeah, I think it works. Let me know in the comments, but yeah, a nice pleasing image. Even though these lines do go the other way, it acts like a step. Especially with this leading you in as well, it acts like a step to lead you right across the composition. So we'll walk a bit further down and see what else we can come across. I've come across this little composition here. I think round about here somewhere. Quite wide, leading onto the mountains in the background, with the sea just lapping around you. It does make some nice bit of foam. It does come over the edge as well, making a few and over the edge of my feet. So I will get set up here and see what else we can get. That's a big one. Did have the polarizer on, try and slow the shutter speed down a bit So yeah, try and keep that movement in the water, which I think it captured. Also captured my feet quite well. So yeah, a little bit wet. I made the choice to put my boots on, so I had my wellies on yesterday and it was a bit slippy, so I thought I'll put my boots on, I won't be getting wet today. And look what happened. So I'm going to head back anyway over to that side. I'll meet you back over there. I quickly made a stop off there. I did set the time lapse going as well, so I'll put that on for you now, as well as some of the images. Did have the polarizer on, f11, about 1/8 of a second, just try and get some movement as the waves crashed against it. Not to freeze it, just to blur it a touch. I think I've got some nice ones there, so I'll bob them up for you now. So if you're enjoying this bit of a seascape for a change, just let me know in the comments below. Like I said earlier, I think we're on day 6 of a Scotland adventure. We do leave the island today. You can see behind me still crashing in. I am moving because I do believe the tide is coming in. So I've got to try and get across this slip a bit. So yeah, we're on day 6, last of this Scotland adventure more or less. Do leave the island today, but I think we are heading down to Glencoe again for the stop off on his way back down. So hopefully we might get a Glencoe sunrise, even though there wasn't one this morning up here on Skye. I must admit, I'm loving this seascape, these crashing waves. Just wish there was something a bit closer, nearer where I am. I think over on the east coast might be a good bet after a bit of research, but yeah, I've got the buzz for this. Not surprised the big boys go to the Oregon coast, because they must get a serious buzz about that. You see it on the vlogs, absolutely jumping up and down. I can see why, because I think I'm getting the bug. Right, walking across, I've just got a rainbow coming out, so I'll quickly just dump the camera now, jump down here and just see what I can get with this rainbow in. I've tried to get a bit of a composition going, but it won't be something too much. If that boat comes across, it might set it off a bit more. But yeah, it's this what you call rush. I just need to wipe the lens, still got a polarizer on and everything. The rain is starting to hit us now. The bits and bats of rainbow are still there. I stop, wiping the lens. All I'm doing is firing shots off now. Come on. Now. Yeah, I think I'm just getting that boat in. Just going past the rainbow. The camera is picking it up. It's all a case now. Have I got any raindrops on? Because that rainbow over the top of the boat now. Just wish I had a bit of a better composition, but when these things come about, it's just making the most of what you've got. You've got a full rainbow, right, I'm going to change composition. Right, panic mode. So anyway, I move around here, there's a slight glimpse of the rainbow still left, but from over there, where I just got that composition, trying to get the full rainbow in, I've just got this, the rainbow is just slowly dissipating, but I'll take another image. I've got it in bracket as well, just make sure I try and get it in. But basically I've got this leading line leading all the way in. The shore actually takes you round to the mountain in the background, and the rainbow, hopefully, is just coming around the back of it. But I think I have burnt through another battery as such. Just trying to get this. But even without the rainbow in, this is making quite a pleasing image, because the mountain in the background is only just there, so it just makes you think. Alright, panic stations. Panic stations are over. I'm going to slowly make my way back now to the van because I need breakfast. I don't think that tide's going to come quite high enough. I'm just being very careful because I'm on this rock that lays you down. So I don't think that tide's going to come high enough, I don't think, to try and get that try and get the circle rock, but yeah. So I'm going to head back to the van, have my breakfast, and we'll see what happens at the end of today. Or through today rather. I don't even know what time it is. We were up early again at sunrise, but it never happened, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Well, we have just stopped off at the castle on our way back to Glencoe. I've just quickly taken a few images, only because a bit early on there was some mist right behind the castle. We are getting the reflection as such. And you can just, from this high viewpoint as well, you can get a bit of reflection of the bridge as well, although you can't see through the bridge from this angle. This is quite nice, is this? So yeah, on our way back to Glencoe for tonight's stopover, and I'll bob this up now for you. We are going to go to the other side as well, so we can get in up the other side. So what images we get from this impromptu stopover, I'll bob on now for you. Right, just a quick update. We are still making his way to Glencoe, but we keep getting drawn to views like this. So we have stopped off a couple of times. Just a bit of drive-by shooting on his way to Glencoe. We're not going to get to Glencoe for the sunset out, so we're making most of it here. So yeah, a few images for you from his little stop-offs.
Scots way with Wallace bled, Scots one Bruce has often led. Welcome to your gory bed, or to victory. Now's the day and now's the hour, see the front of battle hour, see approach proud Edward's power, chains and slavery. Will be a traitor knave, I can fill a coward's grave, or say base as be a slave, let him turn and flee. Why for Scotland's king and law, freedom's sword will strongly draw, freemen stand or freemen fall, let him on with me.
Yeah, we have just stopped off here now for another stop off on his way to Glencoe. I'll just show you, I'll just turn you around in a minute and show you what's happening, because we've got an inversion going on down there. It's got a few intimate shots of, but I've been taking some shots up here in the mountain. It's now covered up there, but when we got here there's a bowl up there in that mountain range. So yeah, a few long shots of that, a few intimate shots of trees and stuff down there by the mist. We are looking at going over the Corran Bridge, so Paul thinks if we can get a stop off the other side of the Corran Bridge, we'll get that with mist on. So yeah, that's the next one on his way to Glencoe.
Down, you serpents low, tyrants fall in every foe, liberties in every blow, let us do or die.
This is the view we're driving into at the minute. We have got road closures and everything, but look at that. You can't beat a good old cloud inversion. Just there's nowhere to pull over to see it. Just look at these rays and that. We're stuck in traffic at the minute. That is just absolutely fantastic. What a sunset that is. Well, we are stuck again. Roadworks, or something or other, but I'll show you a quick view where we are now. So yeah, it's going to be a late night when we get to Glencoe. So I'll speak to you when we get to Glencoe, if we ever get there again. Speak to you later. Well, good evening. We finally got to us park up after that massive backlog of traffic. There's been an accident or something, so that's it for tonight, I'm afraid. So I'm gonna have a bit of, I think it's, was it Goose Island IPA? So just to cap the night off. In the morning we are going for a bit of a hike up a hill, try to get the classic Glencoe viewpoint. So hopefully see you in the morning. And I think it's day 7? No, day 6 I think it is. Like I said before, doing these you lose all track of days. Bloody good fun, but I've got to go back to work at some point. So yeah, I've only got the week off. But yeah, day 6 tomorrow. Is it day 7 tomorrow? Anyway, you'll see us in the morning walking up a mountain, so see you then.